And they're off. Fee for the far outside breaks. Third lead signs is there. Positano Sunset down toward the rail, and Pretty Mischievous on the far outside. Scramble on early. Fee short lead signs right there. Positano Sunset at the rail. Pretty Mischievous with a good tracking trip on the outside in fourth. Windy Bay advancing toward the rail fifth. Super Explosive right along while sixth. Graceful Union 3 lengths farther back in seventh. Similar margin, Classy Bridget eighth. Wits and Wagers is ninth. Xavier Tears 10th toward the rail. 4 back to Paint Me Perfect and 3 back to the trailer. She's Magic. The opening quarter contested in 22 and 2. They round the far turn. Positano Sunset comes on through to grab a narrow lead. Signs is keeping pace with Fee. Pretty Mischievous has been wide throughout. The 4 of them across the track at the quarter pole. Positano Sunset cut the corner, holds the lead, but it's narrow. Fee's right there. Pretty Mischievous set down for the drive, and with a sudden burst has taken charge. Classy Bridget, meanwhile, has rallied up into second, but Pretty Mischievous got the jump and is clear by 4. Classy Bridget finishing well, but will be second best to Pretty Mischievous. A flashy debut there. Classy Bridget, Wits and Wagers, Positano Sunset. And they're off. And Pioneer Parade bounces out on top, trying to get out there. Angles to the far outside. Blue Light Special's not far behind as they head up the chute and they cross over. So Pioneer Parade is the leader. A huge opening at the rail for Blue Light Special. A punch up on through, and here she comes now. So she's in front with 5 to go. Blue Light Special, the leader. Pioneer Parade running in second. Promise of Hope comes on to grab third. Pretty Mischievous comes away fourth and 4 lengths off the lead. A break of 3 from there to Jokes on Blue. Early trailer is Jaquita Oscar. Opening quarter in the slop in 23 seconds flat. Around the far turn. Blue Light Special shows the way, leading by 2. Pioneer Parade, Pretty Mischievous, and so too Promise of Hope. All 3 of them coming after that lead now. They're stacked across. 4 across the track round the far turn. And Pioneer Parade puts a nose in front. Pretty Mischievous moves with that one, but it's 4 wide. Promise of Hope comes on in between. Blue Light Special's back into 4th. Jokes on Blue comes alive from 5th. They're off the turn. Pretty Mischievous powers up and takes the lead. 3/16 to go in front by 2. Promise of Hope fights on. Pioneer Parade down inside is Blue Light Special. 1 furlong to go. Pretty Mischievous still there. Promise of Hope continues to fight with Blue Light Special, but they're coming down to the finish. And Pretty Mischievous, a bit green late, but the winner nonetheless by 2 in the end. Blue Light Special was second. Promise of Hope was third, and Chiquita Mosca. And they're off. And T-Max breaks out on top, and Pierre Pauline is there. American Rocket down inside comes up on through 2. But T-Max leads the way into the clubhouse turn and angles over toward the inside. Pierre Pauline advancing outside to grab second, and here comes Pretty Mischievous up the inside into third, and Hoosier Philly moves up into 4th. American Rocket wrangled back into 5th and down inside. Defining Purpose comes away 6th. Knock Your Socks Off in 7th, and Take Charge Brianna, the trailer to the backstretch run. And it's a clear-cut leader, and that's T-Max. After an opening quarter in 24 and 1/5 seconds, she heads down the backstretch clear by 3. Pierre Pauline is stalking from second. Pretty Mischievous down inside third. Hoosier Philly traveling well in the clear. Up into third now, outside the half-mile pole. Pretty Mischievous is back 4th toward the rail. Defining Purpose racing 5th. Take Charge Brianna advancing outside of American Rocket. Knock Your Socks Off the trailer. Round the far turn, T-Max short lead. Pierre Pauline goes with it now. and Hoosier Philly is revving up on the outside, and here she comes. Hoosier Philly puts a nose in front, heading for the quarter pole. Here Pauline trying to keep up with her. T-Max under pressure. 3 lengths back to Pretty Mischievous. Defining Purposes fifth. They're at the quarter pole. Hoosier Philly has taken over, and she willingly and easily kicks away by 3. Hoosier Philly by the 8th pole by 4 now. Pure Pauline, knock your socks off. Pretty Mischievous, Defining Purpose. Hoosier Philly with a 5-length lead, 100 yards to go. It's another flawless performance. Hoosier Philly, they're thinking first Friday in May now. Under the wire, wrapped up by 6. Knock your socks off, Pretty Mischievous, Pure Pauline, or Defining Purpose.
And they're off. And the Untappable Stakes, Fava stumbled at the start and drifts back to last. The Alice Look going out toward the front along with All About Me, who's raced in the lead here for Colby Hernandez. All About Me leads with 7 furlongs to go. Going between horses, Just Like Magic, Hey, You Never Know, third up close, and Pretty Mischievous holds the rail in 4th. 2-minute drill, a bit ranked there, needs to settle in 5th, and joined on the outside by Cotton Candy Annie, and they have 6 furlongs to go, where All About Me is the front runner. 24.26 clean seconds, making this backstretch run. All About Me leads Hey You Never Know, Pretty Mischievous with the rail, Just Like Magic, and Cotton Candy Annie running in 5th. 2-minute drill is 6th. Then comes the Alice Look with for the inside, Hang the Moon, and a stumbling start has left Fava back in last. They go past the half-mile pole. Short lead, All About Me. Right there, Pretty Mischievous in the Godolphin blue. 3 wide, Hey You Never Know. Half mile in 48.31 seconds. So they round the far turn. Hey You Never Know. Hey You Never Know, Pretty Mischievous. They've come up to the front from All About Me in 3rd as they come toward the top of the stretch. Gaining on the far outside. Picking up now is the Alice Look as they straighten past the quarter pole. These 2-year-old fillies come for home. 3/4, 1 minute 13.67 seconds. It's Pretty Mischievous who leads with the rail here for Brian Hernandez Jr. Pretty Mischievous has come clear by 3.5 from a staying on the Alice Look. Hey You Never Know with on the outside Fava. They're close to home, and it's Pretty Mischievous who leads home the Alice Look. Pretty Mischievous was unflappable in the Untappable and won by 3.5 lengths from the Alice Look. Fava gained 3rd from Hey You Never Know. Next across was Hang the Moon, and Just Like Magic followed them home. And they're off. And the 2023 Rachel Alexandra Stakes and Hoosier Philly appeared to bobble at the start. Fava broke sharp. There's Miracle going for the early bid, up to engage Fava as they enter the first turn. With Pretty Mischievous in the Godolphin blue, Hoosier Philly, and behind Phillies toward the inside for Edgar Morales with 7 furlongs to run. In the meantime, here's Chop Chop making progress now on the outside for Florent Giroux. Chop Chop up to Miracle as these 3-year-old fillies go to the back of this historic New Orleans track. Knock your socks off it. Hoosier Philly has drifted back to be last. The first quarter covered in 25.02 seconds. Now at the 5.5, it's Miracle. So Miracle dictates the field. Leads a close-up. Chop Chop. Pretty Mischievous moves up between fillies, and Fava holds her position from the rail as Miracle leads them toward the half-mile pole. The trailers Knock Your Socks Off, and Hoosier Philly making her seasonal bow at 2-5, still held up in last. A half mile for the front runner Miracle, 48.85 seconds. Miracle remains the 13-1 target with 3 furlongs to go. Miracle in front by 2 from Pretty Mischievous, was vying for second with Chop Chop as they come toward the quarter pole. Now Hoosier Philly gets her cue on the far outside. She's making 4-path progress, Hoosier Philly. In the meantime, Fava comes up the rail. Miracle straightens them past the quarter pole in front. Knocks her socks off his last. 3/4 in 1 minute 13.05 seconds. Miracle tackled by Pretty Mischievous. Pretty Mischievous has nosed in front here for Tyler Gaffalione. It's a short lead. It's Pretty Mischievous leaning in on Miracle as they come past the 16th. Hoosier Philly is 3rd, but well beaten. Pretty Mischievous just in front from a game Miracle. Pretty Mischievous driven out and beats Miracle by 3/4 of a length, and the Rachel Alexandra Stakes 7 lengths away. Hoosier Philly 3rd, then Fava, and Chop Chop was after that. They're off in the 2023 Fairgrounds Oaks presented by Fasig-Tipton, and Christian Doro broke sharp. South Lawn is off the pace. It's Christian Doro in the yellow cap. Hoosier Philly strides up on the outside here. And the early going to engage Christian Doro as they round the first turn, 7 furlongs to go. Pretty Mischievous in the Godolphin blue gallops along in third, with the Alice Look in fourth, and Southlawn with the rail. As these 3-year-old fillies go to the back of the track, it's Christian Doro, who's the leader here for Joel Rosario, leading a close-up. Hoosier Philly, who's right there for Edgar Morales, the opening quarter for the 29-1 leader, Christian Doro. In 23.65 seconds, they have 5 furlongs to run in the Fairgrounds Oaks. It's Christian Doro with Hoosier Philly, the favorite, right there too. Southlawn of the white cap comes up the rail now for Raylo Gutierrez as a share of third, with Pretty Mischievous, the Untappable and Rachel Alexandra Stakes winner, fourth on the outside for Brian Hernandez Jr. And with Luis Saez, the Alice Look trails the quintet, a half mile in 47.20 seconds. They round the far turn. And here's Hoosier Philly, who's taken the lead as Pretty Mischievous now comes to take on Hoosier Philly as these fillies come toward the quarter pole. With between horses, Southlawn starting a bid. Christian Doro led, but has dropped back. The Alice Look on the far outside. They come for home. It's Pretty Mischievous. She's taken the lead from Hoosier Philly. Charging now is Southlawn. The Alice Look on the far outside. And dropping back was Christian Doro. It's Pretty Mischievous to catch. 1 furlong to go. Pretty Mischievous, but here comes Southlawn, who's rattling home for the meet's leading rider, Raylo Gutierrez. Southlawn has taken the lead. Southlawn's racing away. Southlawn and the Fairgrounds Oaks by 3.